Hello everyone, Jeff Villegas here with Arkansas, Louisiana Conference. Just saying thank you for joining us on this small podcast. Today, I am privileged to have Principal Beth Size from Ozark Academy. And I'm just delighted to share some good news with her and with you and with everyone else listening as to the great things that are going to be happening this next school year here at Ozark Academy. So Beth, thank you for being here.
Sure.
I'm delighted that you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Great. So Beth, we're just going to have a candid conversation, and we're just going to be simply asking a few questions today.
Okay.
Because I think it would be a blessing for our members, our constituents, to know what is happening there at Ozark.
Absolutely.
And so the first question that I want to ask you today is, what or how does the school support its students academically and also from a personal development?
Okay. So the academic support that we provide at first starts with our staff and our teachers. And so we have made sure that this school year we have the teachers based upon their credentials in all the right spots for each subject level. We're supporting them through professional development as they are growing in their career, and then we are also providing them with additional opportunities for workshops and trainings per their subject areas. And then for our students, when we have the teachers in the right spots, then it works out well because the students are then able to grow academically. We have a variety of different classes available. So we have our college preparatory route through, but we have opportunities within that for students to take dual credit classes where they get high school credit as well as college credit. We have an AP course that prepares them to take an AP test in computer science. And we also have some foreign language opportunities within that. In addition, we have a great variety of electives that are there for our students, whether they have a talent in music. We have several different music options with vocal or instrumental classes. We have a life skills class, which some of you may recognize by a previous name of home ec, yes. Which I think sets us apart from some schools who have not carried that on, but we think it's a very important part of the learning skills of our high schoolers. There's opportunities for robotics and cybersecurity. We have athletics. So we try to provide a very well-rounded academic experience for our students.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that. And to go along with that question there, what would you say it sets our school apart from some of the surrounding schools that are there, or even some of our other institutional schools? What would you say would be one of the key things there?
I will tell you that this year, well, actually at the end of last year, our student officers and some of the staff, they got together to determine a theme for this school year that we're currently in. And their theme was Revive and Equip. And I think that our staff are seeking revival and our students are seeking revival, and not just from a standpoint of what can I do to be filled, but what can I do to bless others. And so I'm really excited about this school year in particular because I see our students and our staff ready and willing to share the gospel in dynamic ways. And I think that sets us apart in a way that maybe we have not seen previously. I also think that we call it our Ozark family, and we are quite a tight-knit family because we are a boarding school. We not only learn together, we play together, we go to church together, we share meals together, and it just creates a great family feel.
Excellent. You know, I just want to brag a little bit about our school and our principal, because I know that you're obviously just started last year, at the end of last year as a principal for the school year. And but you know, one thing that I can definitely share, because I've had the opportunity to be there, and that is the desire to make the campus more spiritual,
Yes.
to help our students learn more about Jesus Christ, because I think we're all on the same page, and that is that we're not only equipping young men and women to become good citizens here on this earth and in our community, but also we're helping them to become citizens of the kingdom to come.
Amen.
And that's what I'm really passionate, and I see that passion
Yes.
coming out at the school and with your leadership there. So
Yes.
we're grateful for that, Beth. Beth, another question is, how do you measure, what measures are you as a school taking to ensure that our students are safe?
Yeah, that's a great question, because it's something that parents want to know if they are sending their child to a boarding school, what measures we do have to keep our campus safe and their students safe. So one of the things that we have done is we've coordinated with the local police department because we want them to be familiar with our campus, to be familiar with the different buildings, so that hopefully there's never a need, but if there were, that they could respond appropriately and quickly. We encourage them to be on our campus just so the kids know them and know their faces and can feel familiar with them. Another step that we've done is we've updated all of our evacuation procedures if there were to be a tornado or a fire, and so that students have clearly marked exits and entrances that they know, and practicing those things over and over, because once again we hope that they never happen, but in case they do, we want to be prepared. We have also been looking into, and we keep continually having our systems evaluated by security companies regarding our dorm safety, and so making sure that our students are safe and in the evenings, and that no one's coming in past that point or leaving, so that we know that they're secure. We have our deans on duty as well in the dorms to make sure that the buildings are safe and secure. And these are all things that we are doing, and security and technology are constantly changing, so it is our goal to continually keep up with that security and those changes throughout the course of time, so that we can make sure we're up to date.
Yes, no, that's great, and that's also something that we're always considering, aren't we? The safety of our students. Yes. And how to better serve them. I understand also that we have an app, don't we? That
we
helps
do.
With that.
Yes. Yeah. So we do have an app, and our staff during pre-session, they were trained on how to use that. We've combined in with the local police department so that they are also able to have access to that, so that they can see locations if there's any concerns. And we tested that out during pre-session, and so that's a very important piece of the communication. I might also add that we also have updated this year so that we have radio communication between our deans and the admin team. So whether we're on supervision or there's something going on throughout the day, we're constantly able to communicate. Even if a phone line or cell service is down, we have a way to additionally communicate with each other.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Now tell our viewers what extracurricular activities and leadership opportunities are available at Ozark. I know you talked a little bit already about it, but maybe you can expound a little bit more.
Sure. So we have leadership opportunities for student association officers as well as class officers. And the students have a lot of fun planning the different class competition events and different activities throughout the school year. We also have some STEM and STEAM opportunities through robotics, makerspace classes, and then we have a new class this year, which I'm excited to see take effect, which is cybersecurity. We have opportunities with students to take art and advanced art classes and have some great pieces of art that are always on display. And then we also have a lot of music opportunities. We have an orchestra this year. We have a select group that you have to audition to be a part of that is called Bella Voce, and then we have our choir, and then we have different athletics, whether you are on a team that plays within a Christian league, or you'd like to participate in intramurals. So there's plenty of opportunities depending on what your interests are to be involved and be a part of Ozark Academy.
Wow, that's great. I love that we are able to share these extracurricular activities. It's very important, especially for this age group.
Yes.
And so I'm excited that we have those opportunities there as well. The next question that I have for you, what does the administration do as far as communication is concerned? How do you communicate with the families, the parents, about the issues that are happening at the school?
Mm-hmm. So on a regular basis this year, we will be communicating weekly, and you will receive a schedule of events for the week with the different activities. You're able to see the schedule, see exactly what things your student might be participating in based upon what they've chosen as far as their electives. I also will be sending out a weekly principal email, just kind of summarizing our week and highlighting any important things that you might need to be aware of. We have a great website and social media opportunities for you to view almost sometimes in real time the events that might be happening during the school day or during the weekend that your student's involved in, so you can see pictures of them actively involved in things. And then teachers are also, of course, communicating with you throughout the school year. And then last year we started something new, second semester, which we will continue with, which is a virtual parent-teacher conference option, which is great for a lot of our parents who are not nearby necessarily, but gives you the opportunity as a parent to have a special time to talk with your child's teachers about different things that you may have questions or concerns about throughout the school year.
Excellent. Well, and Beth, finally, obviously it takes different types of resources to operate and run a school. Sometimes you need equipment, other times you need teachers and so on and so forth. What can you share with our constituents as to what are the needs that the school has, and perhaps maybe as some will listen through this podcast would maybe be impressed to say, I think I can help, whether it's again, resources like materials or even finances. Sure. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, what I tell everyone is the first thing that everyone can do for us is to dedicate time to pray for Ozark Adventist Academy. That doesn't require any extra finances, but is something that is the most important thing for us, because we want this to be a place where we can minister to our young people, and we want it to be a place that we ask for God's blessings as we minister and carry forth the gospel there. But yes, in order to provide a quality Adventist education, there are expenses that are tied to that. And one of the largest needs is towards financial aid for our students. We have students who want to be there, but maybe they do not have the finances to completely fulfill their obligation to be there. And so we're always asking if you have a desire to support a student and be a part of their team throughout a school year, to reach out to our office and make that something that will be a blessing to that student, where they can be a part of our campus. So there's several ways. One of those is financial aid for a student that would be a blessing, but also we of course know that with buildings and age, there are certain things that are just a part of a maintenance requirement. So we have a capital improvements fund as well. We did a large building renovation before last school year had started, and there's a few more things that we'd like to update. We'd like to update some things in our biology and labs, and update our home ec kitchen, and so those things also, renovations, we know that they cost additional funding. And then our last thing that we really look at is just our programming in general. If you have a desire in a certain area, whether that's in our music program or our athletics program or a subject level, teachers have wish list of things that they would love to have to provide additional support to their program that they are doing in their subject level. So please reach out to me or reach out to our office, and we would love to hear how you'd like to partner with us.
Thank you so much, Beth, for being here with us today. Sure. And sharing the good news of what is happening at Ozark Adventist Academy. Our friends, as we conclude our time together, I just want to once again remind you to keep Ozark and their team, their students, their teachers, their administrators in your prayers. Pray for them daily. One of the greatest attacks that Satan wants to do is against our young people and against families. And so today we're asking you to keep them in the prayers. And not only for that, but also that they would learn and have a good success in their education through this year. And also, we want to ask you to pray that God would send the resources needed to continue to provide a well-rounded Christian Adventist education. So if you're interested in one of those areas, as Principal Beth has mentioned, we encourage you and we invite you to donate time, maybe donate money if you have the resources, to help a student to continue to grow in their spiritual walk and become a citizen of the kingdom of God. So again, thank you so much for being with us. Hopefully this will help you a little bit to know what is happening there at Ozark Adventist Academy. We will be reporting to you from time to time more good news that will be coming forth from the school. So thank you again. Thank you, Principal, for being here with us. May God bless you in your leadership, and may God bless the rest of your leadership team as you look forward to this new school year. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you for being with us.